Wow, what a day 4 that was. Finally got to do some camping, but the whole trip has played out well. I knew I wouldn't have time for like full out camping till the last 2 days on the Hennepin, because those first 2 days, especially day 1, cycle, 60 some miles, 65 miles I believe in day 1, and then day 2 and 3, those hilly country roads were a challenge. Less miles, but a lot more effort, that's for sure. It sure is nice to get out here on the trail. Boy, this first stretch of trail I remember well. It's nice. It's actually, right now I'm riding on the part that's kind of mostly grass. It's smooth, but yeah. So day 4 in the books. Today begins day 5. Let's see what that has in store for us today. Once again, the weather's perfect, picture perfect, beautiful. Highs in the 80s, lows in the 50s, around 60 at night. Couldn't be better. Yesterday was the warmest day by far. Today is already a little warmer than what they forecast yesterday. It was already 84 when I left, but it sure doesn't seem like it. And they say there's an 11 mile per hour wind from the east, which would be a tailwind for me. But one thing about this canal here, both sides are kind of guarded with woods. So when winds on the canal don't seem to be near as prevalent as winds on the open trail. But boy, or on the roads. Boy, those country roads, gravel. Whew. I was lucky there wasn't much traffic on those roads. So, off to the state park. We're on day 5. Yes, oh yeah. No nose, no nose, no nose, no nose. It's the way I like to live my life, so no nose. I mean it! So update time. I got some good news and some bad news. Let's start with the good news. I made it to the state park. I'm fully filled up with water. I got my backpack filled up, my Camelback style, which holds 3 liters in both of my bottles, so I'm good. The bad news is I made a substantial mistake on my navigation and I went the wrong way. So when I took out from lock 22, I headed 2 miles the wrong way before I started seeing landmarks from last time I was here in June and says, this don't look right. So I started thinking, so I had to backtrack 2 miles from that point where I started, and then to the state park here is about another 8-10 miles. But I need water, so I got to do what I had to do. But this changes the whole game, so now it's a much longer ride to Geneseo from here. It's 33 miles, but if you tack on the extra 20 miles I put backtracking. It's a 53-mile day. Can I do it? Yeah, I can do it. The first day I did 65 miles, and I'm rested up. I was going against a headwind on the way here too, so I will have a tailwind the whole way back. Now what I can do is, there's 2 places I camped on my last trip in June. I can just see how it goes. I can camp in Anawan or Atkinson or Geneseo, but the further I go, the less miles on the very last leg home tomorrow. So we'll gauge it as we go, and we'll figure it out. Guess what? I'm retired. If I was on vacation from work, I would be stressing. I'm not stressed. And it's a beautiful day, and I could handle the exercise. So we'll catch up with you on the trail. I wanted to update you on that. Hey, these things happen, and guess what? It was because I sang the Oh No song way after I took off. I should sing that as soon as I take off. We'll see you soon. There on the trail, that's good to see. No nose, no nose, no nose, no nose. It's the way I have to live my life, so no nose. Hey, let's try this thing again. Well, I got my oh nose out of the way for the day. After I left the state park, I got this tailwind. I had my doubts I could make it to Geneseo and was gonna settle on Atkinson or Anawan. I just passed Anawan and I'm doing fine. I'm making great time. I'm pounding this out. This is kind of fun, actually. It adds a little element to the trip. You know, I got behind, a little adversity. Now I'm catching up. Atkinson is the next stop, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it to Geneseo no problem. According to maps here, it's only 20 more miles. That was the fastest 10 miles I've done. Wow, on this bike. This bike is actually not a pure mountain bike. It's a racing bike, not a road racing bike. It's a XTC XE bike. It's a trail racing bike. Coming up on an aquifer here. And I've been going in the top gear. It's got 12 gears, the bottom 3 are for climbing. So even though I'm weighted down with my gear, this is a performance bike. This is why I stepped up from a straight out mountain bike to an XTC bike. Yeah, I mean, it's probably 10 pounds lighter than a standard mountain bike, but it's still strong, it's fast, it can climb, and I bought it because it can handle this gear too. It can do things that a mountain bike can do. I wouldn't take it on no enduro ride because it's a hardtail, but the front shock is advanced on this. It's even got a remote control. I don't mess with it. I set it to where I was comfortable. I haven't gone back and forth on it yet because I need to do more research on that. So we're heading into a wooden part of the trail here. So yeah, this was kind of fun actually, getting a little behind and then kicking ass even though I don't have to. But with the tailwind, that was a great opportunity to make up that 20 miles due to my miscalculation on my route. I'm glad I caught it when I did. I could have gone a lot further, and things are working out. All right then, onward! Nine miles to go, we can do it. Feeling great. Man, conditions couldn't have gotten better for me. Clouds rolled in, it's overcast, but not like a rainy or stormy overcast. It's cooled down and I got that tailwind. Man, this just been trucking and cruising. Hey, 9 miles we're there. That was block 24. Getting close. Oh man. Block 26, where are you? I do like this part of the trail though. Oh, here's a sight for sore eyes. Wow, that was some 50 miles from Sheffield to here. I think it was longer than that. I'll have to check Google Maps. Anyway, this is block 26 in Geneseo. I didn't realize this was the campground, and check it out. There's only one spot. Okay, that's it. There's my bike. Fire pit. I've been through here a couple times. This is a nice lock. I didn't realize you could camp here. It's got a lift bridge. One I camped at last night in lock 22. But I have an announcement to make. While conditions are favorable, overcast, tailwind, I got some gas left in the tank. Google Maps says 16 miles to home, and I know it's about 20. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it home and call this a trip. I tell you what, I would rather just keep going while I feel I can than to go through all this, set up, pack up tomorrow for 16 miles. And I don't know, it might be warmer tomorrow. It's very comfortable riding. I'm not gonna go top gear these last 16 like I did the last 50. No way. You can see me, I'm happy and I'm in good shape. I'm tired. I could stay another night, but I just think it's kind of anticlimactic and a little bit pointless. So we're gonna wrap up the trip. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey and supporting me, watching the videos, subscribing and commenting. We're gonna get there. I'm really enjoying this retirement. This is only the beginning, folks. So this concludes my self-made Great River Trail Hennepin Loop trip I came with by myself. It's been an adventure. There's been adversities. I can't wait to start on the videos when I get home. So folks, this is it. Until next time, this is Steve. Love one another, please, and be kind. We'll see you next time. The freedom of retirement has afforded me opportunities to start a new, exciting chapter to explore and discover. I am deeply grateful for my health and well-being. It's been a long road getting here, but the end reward makes the effort even more fulfilling. I'm privileged to share this journey with you.